You know what my problem is with you? I can't do my job. My job is to protect the people of this city, and you won't let me.
You do anything stupid, I'm coming after your ass.
With or without you, I'm gonna get rid of Frank.
Caruso, really quick. Really until NYPD Blue, I don't feel like he became famous. I think he was like cool movie famous, but not famous.
Yeah, but I actually think there's a reason for that, because the thing about it is, first, I mean, when he first started really coming out, was he kind of had a recurring character on Hill Street Blues. He was like the white gang leader, all right, with Trinidad Silva as the Puerto Rican guy. And then he was like, everyone's wormy best friend. The vaguely handsome guy, all right, who's on the wrong side of the tracks, his way over the line best friend. They had the Norton roles. That was kind of his stock and trade. But here's my weird thing about Caruso during this time period. I was never into him back then. I didn't like that best friend character of the shady guy, all right, who's like the shadier one. I wasn't really down with all his pushing and all his I'm so intense mannerisms. And I wasn't down with the red hair. I wasn't down with fucking anything about that dude. And I was like, this guy is just totally not as good as he thinks he is.
Yeah.
All right. Now, in King of New York was the first time that I was like, oh, okay, well, he's pretty good for this character. He's doing a good job in this. I think he's one of those guys who's less than he thinks he is, and apparently the industry does. But in this character, he was pretty good. Then I started seeing a few episodes of NYPD Blue in that first season.
Yeah.
And David Caruso was so great on that show.
The first 8 episodes are unassailable.
That character he played, the fact that the show was actually a good show, it fit in the whole 70s cop vibe, the fact that they built the entire show around his character, it was like, oh wow, you did everything in your career to actually land with the perfect character that makes you an actor that you cannot take your eyes off. Did anyone ever look at Dennis Franz once during a single episode in that first 8 episodes? You couldn't. You couldn't watch anybody on that show.
My dad, Fred Lynn leaving the Red Sox and Caruso deciding to leave NYPD Blue are like my dad's 2 biggest, why the f*** did you do that tragedies. He was so good that first season. There was nothing like it.
The thing about it was, because the marriage of him as an actor and that character was just so effing right on.
Yeah, John Kelly.
That it seemed ungrateful to the point of being a just absolute ingrate.
Yeah.
To actually walk away from the character.
One of the 5 greatest parts of that decade.
But I think it's come all the way back around again. That it has now like verified his legacy. Like he fucked it up or whatever, but then he gets to do CSI Miami and he gets to make all the money in the world.
Yeah, he gets to say quippy lines and take his glasses off as emphasis.
But that move. Also, let me just say, here's the thing. As you probably, both of you guys know, I am the son of an Irish cop. I come from a long line of Irish cops. The speech he gives in King of New York, the wedding toast, is the most Irish cop moment in the history of movies.
I believe that.
That is it's f***ing unreal. I feel like I knew 20 of those guys
growing
up.
You left out the part the next scene he's trying to make out with the bride.
Well, it's a bit. But that's a bit. That those guys would
my wife!
I love that so much.
Relax, we're just around.
Did you like him in Kiss of Death?
The test came back negative.
Yes, I did. I did like him in
I'm
Kiss
a
of
huge
Death.
Kiss of Death guy.
Yeah, he's good.
I just love Caruso.
He's great. I just think he's
I'm
a
all in
perfect
on
cop.
Caruso.
He's such a perfect cop. And that was part of why he didn't play a lot of cops in those early roles that you're talking about. He was kind of playing a tough guy or bad guy a lot of the time. And he was perfect as like a shitty asshole detective.
Yeah.